As previously we are covered with the first simplest method of non-parametric type of power spectrum estimation, the periodogram. It is found to be a proportional to the squared magnitude of the Fourier transform of the windowed signal. The windowed signal that can be represented as x suffix capital N as a function of small n to show the discrete time representation to be the multiplication of x of n with such a window here. So w suffix capital R as a function of n is nothing but the windowed signal, which is multiplied to the earlier representation of the random process. So with this representation in the periodogram mathematically is described by this expression. Here onto the left hand side, the power spectrum by the simplest method of periodogram is represented as capital P cap suffix per to represent periodogram as a function of e to the power j omega. So this is to represent that the representation of the power estimation is into the frequency domain, hence we call the power spectrum estimation. So it is calculated by this formulation where we have 1 upon capital N in multiplication to the square of, as said into the first point, this is the Fourier transformation. Fourier transformation represented with the capital letter of x here. So capital X suffix n as a function of e to the power j omega, whose mod is squared here. Further, it is represented with the help of formulation including the summation to compute this Fourier transformation. Hence, we get it to the form 1 upon capital N mod square of the summation small n, the index variable ranging from minus infinity to plus infinity, over x of n multiplied to the window function w suffix capital R as a function of n in multiplication to e to the power j times n into omega here. So if instead of application of the rectangular window to the random process represented x of n into the conventional way, let us take the possibility of the use of another type of the windows here. So one possibility can be in the replacement of the rectangular window with the triangular window. The triangular window is also known by the name Bartlett window here. So in this case, if we are supposed to find out the statistical average called as the expected value or the mean for the periodogram that we have obtained for the power spectrum, so the expected value can be given as the mathematical expression gives it to the form here onto the left hand side expected value, hence capital E, and within the curly brackets we have 1 upon capital N will be out as a constant, and the expected value will be applicable to this curly bracket where we have written the summation n is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity over x of n multiplied to the window signal w suffix capital R of n in multiplication to e to the power minus j n omega here. So this square bracket is multiplied to the another square bracket where we have summation where the index is m is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity over x of n into w suffix capital R as a function of m into e to the power minus j times m omega, and this is nothing but a complex conjugate, hence the asterisk can be represented over the head of this square bracket here. So by the next step, the simplified representation can be this way, where we get this multiplication to the RHS in this form. So 1 upon n outside as it is, expected value of here inside the curly brackets we have the double summation with the index variables m and n both ranging from minus infinity to plus infinities, and here we carry out the multiplication of n with the conjugate of x of m, whereas the window signals w suffix R as a function of m and that of the n are also multiplied, whereas the exponential representation can be in the simplest way represented e to the power minus j in the bracket n minus m into omega, the representation in the frequency domain. Lastly, we can have the representation 1 upon capital N, both the summations operating over, where from the above step we can have the representation in terms of the autocorrelation, the representation r suffix x in the bracket n minus m here, where the window signal multiplications are also there, w suffix r of m into w suffix r of n, and the exponential representation e to the power minus j in the bracket n minus m into omega. So in this representation, in place of this n minus m at this place as well as at this particular place, if we can have the substitution by simply the letter k, we can get another representation of the expected value of the periodogram here. So the modified representation gets onto the right hand side, where we have rx of k, rest of the things are the same, and here we have e to the power minus j times k into omega here. So by the next step we can get the representation of the autocorrelation sequence rx of k outside, and here we will be having the square bracket that will be left with the summation n is equal to minus infinity to infinity, and the window signal w suffix capital R of n will be multiplied to w suffix r of n minus k, and this is further multiplied to e to the power minus j times k into omega, so which further can be represented here 1 upon n in multiplication to the summation k is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity rx of k into, here we represent this bracket by w suffix b as a function of k, the window signal, as both these constituents are only the window signals here that we have accommodated in this representation, which is finally multiplied to e to the power minus j into k into omega here. So in this representation, the substitution that we have made is basically the convolution of the two window signals here, hence this is the representation. So we have here w suffix b of k is nothing but w suffix r of k convolved with w suffix r of minus k, which can be represented with the help of the summation formulation like this. So here we have the summation n is equal to minus infinity to infinity w suffix capital R of n multiplied with w suffix capital R of n minus k, as we have substituted into the previous equation here, and this is nothing but the Bartlett window here. Now with the use of the frequency convolution theorem, the expected value of the periodogram that we have represented can be in the next form. Here we have represented the LHS the same here, the expected value of capital P cap suffix PR of e to the power j omega computed as 1 upon 2 pi n in multiplication to capital P suffix x as a function of e to the power j omega. Here it is convolved with the mod square of capital W suffix r as a function of e to the power j omega. So capital P suffix x as a function of e to the power j omega is simply the power spectral density here. Now it is convolved with the new representation that we have here, capital W suffix r as a function of this frequency domain representation. So this is nothing but the Fourier transform representation. It is very clear as we are using the capital notations for this representation, and here it can be given by this particular formulation. So this is the Fourier transformation of the rectangular data window here we can say. So it is nothing but the sine function of capital N times omega by 2 divided by sine function of omega by 2 in the multiplication to the exponential e to the power minus j capital N minus 1 times omega by 2 here. So therefore, whatever the amount of smoothing into the periodogram that can be determined by the window that we are using, and that is applied to the input data here. Although the rectangular window has narrow main lobe compared to the other windows and therefore it produces the least amount of the spectral smoothing, it has relatively large side lobes that may lead to masking of the weak narrow band components. Now next to that, if we find out the reduction into the side lobe amplitudes that come from the experience of the increase into the width of the main lobe, which in turn affects the resolution here. So here we find the periodogram of the process, that is the windowed with a general window represented W of n, called as the modified periodogram here. And here the representation of this modified periodogram can be with the help of this mathematical expression. So in this mathematical expression here, as previously for simply the technique periodogram, the capital P cap had been the suffix PER here, whereas for modified periodogram we represent capital M. Rest of the thing is same here. So capital P cap suffix capital M as a function of e to the power j omega. This is the representation for the modified periodogram here, and it is expressed into the form 1 upon capital N times U in multiplication to the mod square of, we have the summation n is equal to minus infinity to infinity x of n in multiplication to the window here W of n and the exponential e to the power minus j times n into omega here. So x of n, W of n, the exponential representation, capital N, all are known here. So in this representation, capital N is nothing but the length of the window here, whereas the representation of the capital U is expressed in this mathematical way, where it is 1 upon capital N summation n is equal to 0 to capital N minus 1, and it is operated over the mod square of the window signal W of n here. So this computation results into the constant here. Now let us discuss the performance of the modified periodogram. Earlier, for the first technique of the non-parametric type of power spectrum estimation, that it was the simplest periodogram, we have also seen its performance into the topic 4, the previous one, performance of the periodogram. So in the similar fashion, here we find the expected value of the modified periodogram. So here capital E and within the curly bracket, so it is operated over, here it is the representation of the modified periodogram, capital P cap suffix M as a function of e to the power j omega, and with the use of earlier representations, it is nothing but 1 upon 2 pi times n into capital U in multiplication to the convolution of the power spectral density Px as a function of e to the power j omega convolved with the mod square of the Fourier transform of the window signal W as a function of e to the power j omega here. So the data window that has been used and the representation of the Fourier transformation, here it is used. Now the representation of the capital U that it was earlier represented can be further expressed, and here the representation of its Fourier transform when it is used, it can be into the form given as, we have capital U is equal to 1 upon 2 pi times capital N, and the integral will be from minus pi to plus pi, where we have it is operated over the mod square of W of e to the power j omega, and here it is the differential d omega for this integral representation here. So with this representation of the U, we can get the form of 1 upon 2 pi times nu integral the minus pi to plus pi as represented into the previous step, the mod square of W of e to the power j omega into d omega is nothing but 1, as we have capital N that is tending towards the infinity here. So to look at all these representations, we can say that since we have the modified periodogram, which is simply the periodogram of the windowed data sequence, So this point is of very much importance to differentiate between the first technique, that is simplest periodogram, and this one, that is the modified periodogram. So that time variance of the modified periodogram represented capital P cap suffix m as a function of e to the power j omega will be approximated, and the same one will be for the periodogram, that the approximation here we represent in this mathematical equation. So on to the left hand side we represent the variance of the modified periodogram, and on to the right hand side here we represent simply for the periodogram here, and here it is the approximation sign here. So because of such approximation of the variance that we have noted, the modified periodogram is supposed to be not consistent estimate of the power spectrum, and the data window that offers no benefit in terms of reducing the variance here. So what particular window does provide, however, is the trade-off. So trade-off means a balance. It is between the spectral resolution and the spectral masking. So the spectral resolution is nothing but the main lobe width here, whereas this spectral masking is nothing but the side lobe amplitude here. So at last the representation of the resolution that can be computed for the modified periodogram can be given with the help of this mathematical expression. Here we write the resolution of the abbreviation capital RES here. So it is for the modified periodogram capital P cap suffix m as a function of e to the power j omega. This is in terms of, here we have delta omega, and to the suffix we calculate its value in 3 dB value here. So this is all about our topic, the modified periodogram.